There we go. Oh my god. This setup's killing me. So, I hope everything is clean. I can't really see anything, so I'll just assume it's okay. This is my first sketchbook. So as you can see, wait, the music's a bit loud. Oh god. Really sorry again. This is a bit... Oh god, I have to balance it out. No. Shoot. There we go, that should do the trick. I think it's okay. So, this is my very first sketchbook. It's... yeah, it's... I think it's from Claire's. I got it from my French exchange student when she came over. And it's not really a sketchbook. It doesn't have any like specific paper or anything. It's lined, so it's actually not a sketchbook per se. It's more of like something where you can take your notes. And yeah, I got some alcohol markers at the time. Not Copic markers. I think it's style file markers. I don't remember. And I drew some like Japanese stuff. You can't see because it's like erased here too. And then yeah, it was more of a scribble book. It wasn't really a sketchbook because I wasn't really drawing properly in it, but it's my first one, so yeah. As you can see, water was spilled on this, so I had to tape it because it was, focus, yeah, it was absolutely broken. I started this somewhere in 2018, I don't know when, and finished this on the 5th or the 7th. So I took my time. It was a pretty long time, I think. Let's open this to see what I was drawing like back then. It's already 2 years ago, oh my god. So, yeah, this is, I don't know, this is some songwriting stuff I did, but it wasn't good back then. So you can see, I was a big fan of using a ballpoint pen without sketching first, so my lines were super messy. And I was really not good at drawing people, especially not from the side. Like, I mean, I enjoyed drawing these very small and very messy comics about fun situations. This was from a book I read. Yeah, I drew Baymax very horribly. What are these hands? It's creepy. I like this though. I still like this. I think it's cute. And this was just like some random design stuff. I don't know what this was supposed to be. It's like a collage thing. I like this thing. This was for an art project I just did in here, but it was really unimportant. Next thing we've got is this wonderful spread. Yeah, there's a book called that, and my sister was reading it, and I don't know why it was drawn to draw like geometric animals. This I looked up because I can't draw like that, and I like this, but I wanted to make this like a recurring character, but I just forgot about it, and so I didn't make it a recurring character. You can see my faces are very, very horrible, and I did understand the basics of drawing a cartoon face from animations I had seen and other artists I followed, but I didn't really know what I was doing. And yeah, it was just like, it was just a bit weird. Yeah, this, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's just like random. There's something I added at the end, so obviously it's a bit better than what you would see in general. Same here. There's also something I added at the end when I got some markers from my friend. Same here. So this is from one of my friends. She drew this. They all got better though, so please don't judge them on what is drawn here. So this was my other friend. Yeah, other person, my class, other friend, other person, other person, other person. Yeah, and so the next page is... oh yeah, me trying to do realism, but I, like... what is this? Like, this is not realism. Then I had this. I still think this isn't too bad. It's like an angel concept thing. I don't even know. It's not terrible, but it's a bit weird. Oh yeah, this was my friend's. Back then she had glasses, now she's got contacts, but it was fun. Oh yeah, so, you know that friend, I guess, because you wouldn't watch a video if you didn't. So yeah, that was a small, very messy comic of her, and it was fun, and I like this. This is fun. You cannot get this if you weren't there, but it's a fun comic. This was again about school adventures. It's about getting chocolate while it was snowing. Yeah, my friends, I tried to draw them. I was pretty bad at drawing them, to be honest. Still not very good at faces and keeping things consistent. And yeah, it was snowing, so we were all very excited. This wasn't me, this was somebody else. Yeah, I was being so poetic back then, oh my god. And lettering, I did not improve. Like, this is my current level of lettering. I was trying to figure out how to blend my markers. This worked out, this didn't. And this, I don't know what this is supposed to be. And like, I think I wanted to show like, oh, I did something, but actually didn't do anything. I think also some of this stuff I added afterwards, because this, for example, looks more structured than what I would do. This was chemistry, and I still like this illustration because it still kind of shows what the teacher was explaining, and it's kind of cool. I like it. I don't know. This was just like, I added this afterwards too. I don't know what. There's so many black pages in here. I just added some stuff afterwards. This is by far my favourite page in this entire sketchbook, because I got these markers from my friend. I mentioned them before. These ones. These ones, and they were my first proper art supplies. So before that I didn't really have proper art supplies. I had like pencils and like erasers and stuff. These were my first proper art supplies, so I tried to do like colour schemes, and I tried to do things with them, and I really like how this turned out. I think this is really cool. I still love this. Like, this is really nice, and I like this backpack too. This is not too crazy. There's also water spilt on it, but in general, I really like these concepts. I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, this is my favourite page of the entire sketchbook. I think that was pretty good for my age. Next one is, introducing Kyle. Kyle is an OC that I dropped. So OC means original character, that I dropped because, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, he's just gone on the back of my head. The story he's involved in isn't really relevant anymore, so, but he still exists. So this is Kyle. He's making his first appearance ever, and you can see that back then I was really into like sci-fi stuff, and I was trying to be that edgy teen, and I was like designing the logo for this, which, yeah, and he has like, you know, like band-aids and like electronic hands and body parts, and is really cool and stuff, and I still like this because it shows that I was really improving. This is one of the better sketches in this sketchbook. I wouldn't say it's great now, but for example, the arm and the hand, I don't think it's terrible. It looks a bit weird, sure, but it's not terrible. So I don't think this is a complete fail. I do like some things of this. This is weird. We're not talking about this. Yeah, this is an elf character something. I copied like the way an artist I saw on Amino, which I was using back then, did eyes and all that stuff. It's not crazy interesting. I did a redraw of this in one of my sketchbooks. This, I don't know, it was just weird. I think my friends were sitting like that and I thought it was funny or something, I don't remember. Oh, another comic I thought was funny, but it's not really funny. It's about chocolate again. Then, here I've got a comic. Oh, why is it getting smaller? Here I've got a comic that is about my cousin, because we were in town and he thought that wearing a hood would make him invisible, and so I had this cute idea of this kid who was wearing a hood and would become invisible. I think he resembles Kenny from South Park or something like that, but I don't watch South Park, so I don't really know. I was just drawing the collection of eyes that I knew, like my library of eyes. Now I don't really care because all of this I don't use because I've got my own way of drawing eyes, but I thought I was being really funny. I was young, okay, don't judge me. Oh yeah, that's still a joke today. It was a fun thing. I didn't finish it though, as you can see. Like, next page is black, and yeah, I got other really nice art supplies again from my friend. She really started my art passion because she always bought me art supplies for birthdays and stuff, so I got these. It was a set, not this one. She got me these, so it was a set of Faber-Castell markers. I like them still, I use them a lot. And yeah, I tried them out and drew things, and I don't know why this guy has his belly showing. I think I was going for like a very loose atmosphere, but it just looks weird. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Like this, I don't know. I really don't know. This is just really weird, and yeah, I was trying to use, I think watercolor. I don't remember. Something like that. Yeah, it looks like watercolor, like my white gel pen. That doesn't work anymore. Yeah, this is so scary. This is coming straight out of a horror film. Yeah, I tried to do some gradients and stuff, and it doesn't look too bad. It's just, I don't know. I like this gradient from like yellow to purple and stuff. And I tried to be cool because the title was cool, and yeah. I don't know what that's supposed to be, don't ask me. This was, yeah, me and my friends being in the music room and singing, and it was such a great time. I wanted to draw it, but back then, because I didn't have the time and stuff, I wasn't really concentrating. I didn't really care. You can see that with the faces and like, yeah. It was fun though. I really like that, and I like that I've got memories from this. By yeah, try drawing my friends, but now I just what the heck are these arms? Like why? Oh god, yeah. These arms are so like what the? Oh my god. So this was I did this with a brush pen. I think I did this with this one. I got it recently, like not recently, but recently back then. And I was drawing how I imagined my grandmother's childhood. I don't hate this, to be honest. I think it's not too bad. It's actually quite okay. Then this was, I don't remember what it was about, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't history or in geography, because these people were in my geography class. These are friends of mine. And I don't remember what it was, but it was like a joke about my friend eating my other friend's like pencil case. I don't remember. I have no idea. So this was a friend of mine, couldn't draw his face because I was too stupid, and another friend of mine. This was, I don't know, like illustrating a person who multitasks with I don't know. Just a weird. This is creepy. This is really creepy. Yeah. Please don't judge me. I can't do hand lettering, but my exchange student was in Germany, and we're really good friends now. So there you go. This guy, I don't know, like he looks like a police guy. She drew this. I drew this. Yeah, I used markers for this, so it bled through. This was me copying my favorite artist back then, who is Tillamook. She has really cool sketchbook tours, and I really liked her style, so I copied them just to see how she would work. Now looking back at this, I'm like, this looks nothing like she would draw. Like what happened to these eyes? Like what happened here? What's going on? And this was my friend. He drew this, and I was unsure if this was supposed to be Trump or the Sandman. And so what? I don't know. It was fun. I liked it, and I like having art for my friends in my sketchbook. So, yeah. Then I do like this title, even though I'm not great at hand lettering. I do like it. I never finished this, but I was basically having a conversation with my exchange student about English slang, and so I tried to illustrate this, and it's not too bad. I like this page a lot because this, for example, doesn't look too terrible, and this doesn't look too terrible either, and like everything is fine. Like it's not amazing, but it's okay. So then I tried to do like OCs and cool stuff because on the social platform I was using. Whoa! Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Okay, so wait. So, oh man, now I've got to balance it out again. Come on! No. No, it's way too close. Whatever. So on the social platform I was using, oh god. They were doing like OCs and stuff, and so I wanted to do the same thing, and yeah. It's really weird, and like, I don't really care. Same thing here, just a sarcasm. I wanted to be cool and have like cool OCs and something. I remember I copied these shoes from somebody because I thought they were cool. Oh yeah, that was really fun. My friends wrote quotes in my sketchbook, and then I illustrated them saying the quote in the direction of a public, which was really fun. So these are great. And then this started to be a bit less great, and then here didn't really care anymore, and I stopped. This, I don't even know. I just tried to be poetic and cool and edgy, and like I was younger back then. All the cool OCs I had created as the crew, because like, this drawing is, I mean, there's an improvement already. I was using fine liners, and back then I was using, I think, Stettler fine liners, like these ones, to do everything. So now I noticed that the lines are a lot thicker than I would do now. Nothing again, and then we've got this page because I thought, hey, Kyle doesn't have a female alter ego, so oh god, so he needs a friend or a companion or something like that. And so I drew Eden for the first time. She changed so much after that. Her armor didn't change that much, but her haircut and like the way she looked and all the stuff, and she didn't have trousers and all of that stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that I was good at hand lettering, which I'm not. I'm pretty bad at it. Yeah, I think it was like a challenge with a friend. I don't hate this. I think it shows that I'm improving. This was just like being really scrabbly, and I don't know what that was. I think a concept for like a futuristic city or something. Oh god, what was this? Oh yeah, so a friend drew me something and I stuck it in, and so I drew this, and I felt poetic. Again, in the sketchbook, I am still confident about my hand lettering, which I am going to drop later on because I know I'm not good. What is the symmetry? Like, what happened to this water bottle? Never mind. Yeah, so I was trying to design my characters because they were futuristic, right? So they had to fight stuff and all of that. And I was trying to design my characters' armors and stuff. And I don't know why, I did it from the back to figure out what they had on the back. And then I drew the feet with this way, so it doesn't make any sense. It's a bit weird, I don't know. This isn't too bad, but it's not too great, it's just a weird thing. And so yeah, here I've got some quotes that I like. I don't know, some stuff I still like, something I don't even remember, so. Another friend of mine, and this was an anime I watched, which is a great anime. Go watch if you can. It was made by somebody who worked on some films of Studio Ghibli. So this is definitely a really good anime. It's still one of my favorites in terms of series. So, and then this wasn't me. This was a girl. So I think from here I am on vacation because it's summer holidays, and I was at a summer camp, and there were people wanting to draw something in my sketchbook. So this was one of the girls who drew this. She wasn't too bad. She was pretty good at drawing, actually. And then this was another girl, and this was me, I think. I remember. This was me, though. Oh yeah, so this is like, I don't know, like a jump in the future. This is from when I went to London with, you remember my exchange student? Yeah, so I went to London with my class, and we went to see the Hindu temple, and we weren't allowed to take photos in the ceremonial room. So I drew all of this stuff, like it was on the ceiling. It was so beautiful, and I'm really happy I drew this because I wouldn't remember, and at least this gives me an idea how this looked. And it was really quick because we didn't have a lot of time, so I copied some of the ornaments, and I did like the stuff on the ceiling was really beautiful, like really everything was white, and it was so great. These were like words from the exhibition on Hindu religion. Oh yeah, this is something a lot of people tell me that they think is really cool, and basically what I had the habit to do was doing like the hair strands, and like, I don't know, I think it still looks really cool, but the thing is that this doesn't look very flowy. It looks very static, but it does look pretty cool, I do agree. I think I saw an artist I like do this, and so I copied it. And also you can see I try to variate the strength of my file liners, like the width, there we go, to add more depth into it, and it looks pretty cool, it looks pretty stylized, but there's no motion in it, so that's why I dropped this idea. I still do these kind of things, but more focused and not just like randomly. Yeah, so, oh yeah, there was somebody sleeping, and I thought he looked really cute, so there you go. Random person. So still back in my summer camp, I was drawing people who were sitting at the pool with their how is it called? With the towels on them, so I could draw like, you know, the folds and all that stuff. And obviously I was allowed to draw this, so yeah, I wasn't very good at realism back then. I think it was still pretty good. Like, look at the faces. What is this? Yeah, then I drew another girl, didn't finish it, and then I transformed it into a mermaid, which isn't terrible. It's fine, like it's okay. Oh yeah, so we went to, I don't even know where, I think Florence. I don't remember, like, I'm so sorry. It was a town in Italy because it was in Italy, and we went to a very cute artist shop I dragged my friends into, And I got the Caran d'Ache Sketches Known Photo Blue pencil, which is a great pencil because when you copy this or when you scan this, you can't see... Oh, why isn't it focused? There you go. You can't see the blue pencil, so I tried it out and it was really cool. I like the pencil, like I drew this to death. It doesn't exist anymore. I drew it out of existence because it was so great. I drew this guy. This is very like scary, and he's called Jean-Paul Friedrich. I don't know why, but he's just there. So yeah, other people who drew my sketchbook, they were using my pens and all that stuff, and it was really cute. Somebody else, yeah, this was just an empty page. And yeah, so jump in the future again. This was at the end of my holidays when I went to my grandma and I saw this guy on the train and I thought he looked cool, and so I decided to draw him. And so that was the start of my favorite activity, which was drawing people in trains. So yeah, there you go. Still very bad at realism at this point. As you can see, everything is a bit smudged, but it doesn't look terrible and I still like this drawing. This was a friend of mine. I mean, I don't really know if you can say friend. She was somebody from the summer camp I got along with really well. So another girl from my summer camp. I don't know what this is. There's just so many random things in here. What is this supposed to be? Honestly. Then so this was one of the people who were looking after, so the adults that were coming with us. And she drew this and it was really cute, and she was a really nice person. I really liked her. So this is a page of triumph, because this are drawings from guys I was really good friends with during these summer camp times, and they were a bit younger than me and they had absolutely no interest in art whatsoever, and I got them to draw because they were apparently really inspired and motivated by seeing me drawing, and so they drew me something and I was so happy. Like, I love people drawing my sketchbook. I think it just holds more memories and becomes more valuable that way. So I was really happy to got them to draw. It was just really cute. I mean, look at these. They're so cute. They're so adorable. So this was again that friend of mine, also during summer camp, and she copied this obviously, but it still looks really cute and I like it. She's a fan of Sherlock. So this is these are some scraps because I did like a drawing workshop kind of thing with all of the guys I was talking about earlier that weren't interested in drawing at all. And so they drew me stuff and I stuck it in and I was really happy. Like, it's very messy, but I still have all of the things. And it's just, I don't know, I was so happy. I mean, it's trivial things like from series and stuff, but I still think it's so cool. And yeah, then I drew some of them. I drew Maurice, who was pretty nice, and I drew Finn. And there were other people too who were participating, but I didn't draw them because I didn't have time. And then again, my friend drew John. So here we've got a comic about us washing salad because it was terrible and we didn't know what to do and had to wash salad. It was so fun. It was great. This comic is amazing because it reminds me of what we had to do during summer camp. Then again, drawing of somebody else and a drawing of somebody else. All that stuff's not for me. This was me, I don't know, like trying gradients or something. This wasn't me, I don't know who that was, but yeah. Oh yeah, Simon apparently. And this was, I am so sorry to have ruined this. This was from Hannah. She is so amazing and I didn't pay attention when I was trying out this, and I ruined her eye, which was really cute. And yeah, somebody drew this. This is empty, I don't know what there was on this page. Oh yeah, again trying to draw some people that were participating. This was again one of the adults that was supervising us, and this was again a guy I was good friends with that was younger than me. And yeah, this was somebody who drew in here again. This was me, I think. This looks like me, this doesn't. I don't really know. This was my friend. She's very good with pencils and colored stuff, so she did this because she bought this watch. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be. But yeah, it's not from me, by the way, it's from somebody else. So this was again on the train ride to my grandma. Again, jumped to the future. Well, I just used my set of Faber-Castell markers, so all these ones I used to draw this, and I think I like that all the colours are kind of blue. I mean, don't like the drawing in particular, but yeah, I don't know. And this was my sister. That was really cute. And yeah, this was just me messing around because I wanted to finish it off. yeah, I don't know, like just imagining stuff from the stains. And this was me saying like, I am finally finished with this. So it's on the 20th of July 2018. I finished this and I was moving to my second sketchbook. So this was my sketchbook. I hope you found it entertaining. Sorry because of all the difficulties I had. I talked a lot. I know that. I'm absolutely sorry. I hope you can still enjoy it and find this helpful. This was 2 years ago again, so yeah, as you can see. So I improved a lot, but this is the start of my properly drawing every day or every second day or something like that phase, where I really try to start the sketchbook and really, track my improvement, because that's important, because then you can see that you can do things and that you can improve, because it is possible. It's just very long to get there and to see results, but it's possible, so please don't give up. Finishing this video, I'll see you in the next one. There's still, I think, 8 to go or something.